Right then guys, welcome back to DRG TV. This is the first proper video we're doing. I'm Matt, that's Paul, that's Daz. Right, so we've done a couple of videos you might have seen recently, but this is the first one we're going to do all together. Lewis, we haven't fallen out with him, he's just gone off to university, and when he's back from uni we will be using him. Because there's high things that need reaching and stuff like that, so he comes back.
Can you get a ball off the roof, please?
So, a lot's happened since we've been gone, but we're not going to bother trying to catch up on everything because by now all the models and news that were being announced you've probably already got painted and you're already bored of, so we're going to move straight on. So, a lot's going on at the moment. Quite a lot of it's actually all 40k and 40k related. So, I think we've all got different things we're actually quite a bit excited about. So, first of all, you're...
Saga of the Beast. Looking forward to the new Gazgul, if in fact it is Gazgul, not another named character.
Well, was it in...
Makari.
Makari's
come out, so
Yeah.
he was
So
always...
we're presuming it's Gazgul.
Well,
Yeah.
what that was about 2nd or 3rd edition, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Early doors, yeah.
And he just sort of suddenly... Did he get killed or what?
No,
I think he just disappeared.
yeah, they took him away for third, fourth.
Because it was on... Because they had almost like a comedy relationship, didn't they?
Yeah.
So they got rid of it, and
Yeah.
then they've kind of realised that what people liked about Orcs wasn't nitty gritty, it was the comedy.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
one of the best things was this 5th or 6th edition Orc Codex was one of the greatest things ever written.
Yeah.
You know, like the Orc doesn't realise that the only downside to being nailed into a big metal can for the rest of your life is you've been nailed into a big metal can for the rest of your life. Stuff like that.
So
Yeah.
many funny little
the,
stories from that.
Gretchen, isn't it? Sorry.
Yeah.
Gretchen gun crews go deaf and they use sign language, which doesn't work because they can't carry that many signs. You know, just that sort of stuff. There's those silly little, as you said, throwaway lines.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah.
The Orcs did lose that for quite a long time.
But they're getting it back now.
Yes, they are in the last book or so, yeah.
So, yeah, so there's them. So, I mean, what else is they announced? What else do we know? We know
Engine Wars, again,
I see.
Psychic Awakening.
that's my big thing. Engine Wars.
the odd
Big
jam.
stompy knights.
Yes.
We don't know anything more about it. I mean, I don't really know because it's the Psychic Awakening, lots of new psychic abilities, lots of new things. But I don't think the Knight faction itself, even though it exists in the fluff, I don't think it's going to make sense to be suddenly like, oh, there's now a psychic variant of a knight. If there is, I'm going to be absolutely bouncing for joy, but I can't see that going to be what happens.
Knights definitely need some sort of psychic defence.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it was like knight, a certain sort of knight that maybe was piloted by a pariah.
Yeah.
So it's like a null, the opposite,
Yes,
like a null zone.
Yeah.
I don't know how that'd work, but it's just quite a cool
Yeah,
concept.
very cool.
Piece of war
Although, wait a minute though, they're connected sort of semi-psychically, aren't they, to the knight suit, so would a pariah work?
Possibly not.
It could be a piece of war gear instead of a carapace weapon. They could have some sort of null zone or...
Oh, that's an idea. I like that.
A psychic amplifier.
Or they could just strap a load of Sisters of Silence to the outside of the arm.
Yeah, sounds good.
That's it, yeah, we figured out what engine war is.
So
It's just
We're fixed knights.
get the Sister of Silence, you need your obligatory one, hold up, duct tape, on you go. Slap on the bum and off it goes. Well, there you go, and by the way, GW, if you do use that, it was our idea and we'll take a cool million each. And what about you?
Necro stuff, I suppose. Good old Necromunda.
Are we going to talk about the obvious problem?
Oh, they're brilliant and they're great. Oh, we talk about that problem.
Yes,
Oh,
that
right.
obvious problem.
I was thinking about the ugly ogre.
Oh, that's what I thought you were on about.
Ugly
Yeah,
ones.
yeah. I really like them, but you two really hate them.
No, I just don't like the colour. I don't like the paint job they've shown us.
I think it's the whole...
It's too clean.
Not just that, it's the whole when Forge World are releasing models these days, the photographs don't do them justice. A lot of the stuff they've
I don't understand why they don't just nip next door and get the instruction photographer and just go, you couldn't.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
like
exactly.
the other end of the country, are they?
It's like when the Blood Bowl big guys first come out.
Yes.
They look awful,
Yeah.
but when you actually get them in your hand, they're like, ooh, they're right.
Yeah.
But I think
I
that's
just
what's the
can't-
problem with those Ogwyns.
I'm sure they're going to be lovely when they come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, they can't do much wrong at the minute, can they? Workshop, Forge World.
No, and their necro stuff's all been lovely. Right, can we talk about the obvious one?
The Bane Zerka.
It's not Bane.
The Bane Zerka.
It definitely is Bane.
It's Bane Zerka.
And you wanted us to bring that up for one reason.
I'm not doing it.
Go on, do it.
I'm not doing it.
Do it.
People of workshop, we came here not as your conquerors, but to sue you.
We've got the main impression.
I'm sorry I can't hear you even with that mask.
Basically, we're not overly keen, are we?
No. Because for a start, it looks so much like the Night model version of Titan Bane.
It does, yeah. I mean, Night Miniatures
That's the
has
one.
done that model better.
Beautifully.
And it really is just an almost identical sculpt.
And pose and everything.
Yeah. So, expect a letter from Night Miniatures to you, G-Dub.
And DC. Something I did want to discuss with you two, based on the rise of popularity of the Mortal Realms magazine, Conquest, was it? 40K Conquest magazine? Is a lot of the stuff in there was the easy to build stuff. And I was also looking online at how much cheaper the easy to build stuff is. But people complain that, oh, if you two Redemption Dreadnoughts supposed to be easy to build, they look the same, there's no variant, so it's not worth it. But I was thinking, since a lot of our videos have been about how to do this on the cheap, and you know, generally we don't want to spend any money, we don't have to.
Hardly any.
I thought of a challenge.
Okay.
So, most of you probably know this box. It's the Space Marine Primaris Intercessors, easy to build. Comes with 3 Marines, 3 of us. So, my challenge idea is we roll off. Whoever wins picks the first Marine, comes second, blah, 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 blah.
That's good.
And then whoever loses gets the boring one who's just holding the ball to normally. Because that's how it works. That'll be you.
Yeah, probably.
Then what we do is we get a week from today to take it away, build it, raid your bits box.
Mm-hmm.
Do, you know, maybe create a base in, you can do whatever you want, but you just raid your bits box. What they will say is only workshop parts.
Okay.
Because most people are starting out and will be using these to try and do it cheaply, probably don't have the bits box that we do, where, you know, I've got some actual bits in mine and all sorts. Mm-hmm. So, keeping it strictly workshop. Obviously, you can use bits and bats that aren't, for example, you know, a bit of cork on your base or whatever. Plastic cards, stuff like that, green stuff, you know. It doesn't have to be Games Workshop green stuff. And then what we do is in a week's time, we get back together, take a photograph of each model, upload it to Instagram, yeah. All with the same hashtags, so there's no cheating, no nonsense. 3 identical posts.
Oh,
you know how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of the week, or however many another week or 3 days, we'll decide on the time.
Decide.
We'll do a toss up of the likes. Whoever gets most wins. Whoever loses, obviously, the one the least likes. But to make it a bit more interesting, whoever gets the most likes gets to set a forfeit. Whoever comes last.
Right.
No, I appreciate, based on what we've already seen from our videos and our different painting skills, is he's going to think it's something horrible for me to do. But I don't really, but obviously we have to make these look more interesting than some people. They got that in their heads that, if it's easy to build, I don't want it, it's for the kids, blah, 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 blah. But I want to prove that that's not necessarily the case. So, shall we dice off?
Yeah.
Right, ready?
1, 2, 3.
Okay, probably me and you are dicing off, Daz. Go again.
Can we re-roll the re-roll?
Oh, no, that's it, game over. So, he goes.
Me, I choose first, you choose second.
I guess whatever's left.
Yep, which is how I knew it'd work. I knew that.
Right then. You won.
I did, and I chose the commander. The
sergeant.
The sergeant, sorry. The guy that's pointing. So, to do lots of funky things with that. Lots of armour, there's some pouches on his belt, purity seals, some skin, so lots of options.
I went for the guy with the R-Specs because I was determined not to get the boring Marine holding the just holding this bolt rifle. I have literally no idea what I'm going to do with him yet. I came up with this challenge and at no point thought I should probably start planning what I'm going to do. I was just so looking forward to telling you all about the challenge. I didn't think about it. So
Surprise, surprise.
And I got the bowling ring just holding his boat.
It's not that, but I'd have sooner had the Marine holding his boat though, over the Auspex.
Why?
I don't know. I there's something about that pose I don't really like.
I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet, but as I said, I just didn't want that one. Little idea I've just also had is to stop it from being, you know, a bunch of Ultramarines or anything like that.
Oh, I would never go.
Well, how about only successor chapters?
Well, we had that conversation the other day, didn't we?
Yeah,
My favourite successor chapters.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Or even if you wanted to go as far as making your own, I'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
Just not the main.
The standard Ultramarine, Blood Angel,
Dark Angel.
and so on.
He's going to do Harley Griffin.
I'm going to go Howling Griffin.
Nice.
I've already decided.
I said that to be sarcastic. Okay.
I decided because I reckon I know what yours two are. So black and black, but not Templars.
And me?
Black.
Yours will be sites. Yours will be sites because you love them
Yes.
so much.
I-
really.
I-
Instagram
I
posts
do
about
like
That's
sides.
what I'm
I
thinking.
do like
Yours
sides.
will be the Morty Factor. Morty.
Get out of my head! Right, okay.
Ah.
It won't be now, but it was going to be.
No.
It might still be.
No, I really like the sides, but no,
Black's just easy to do, isn't
It
it?
is,
And once
yeah.
you've done it, a Black Templar looks like any other generic Black Marine and so on.
Well, I'm
so
not
on.
doing
Is
black. I'm not doing generically black.
the Howling Griffins, is that the one that's quartered red and
Yellow.
yellow? Yeah.
So I've never painted one. Fancied painting one. Great
It's an
excuse.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So a week today.
Oh yeah.
Are we doing?
I'll say one thing I will say is keep it on a gaming size base. So
Oh yeah.
You know,
It's
when
standard.
The standard base.
yeah, when you're coming back, I don't want it on a dreadnought base and it's 8 foot tall and
Why?
moodlit. For those of you who saw the video of Darren teaching me how to paint a pipe, we just got the second camera and the rig and everything like that. So obviously we had to try and remount the first camera. And generally I did a terrible job of setting up the aspect ratios because they were just so mismatched. I didn't frame anything correctly. And what happened is me and Darren filmed it, went, right, done, pub, and just sent it all to Paul and went, right, not a problem. Off we went. Didn't even bother watching the footage back. I just literally was sat there toasting about how brilliant we were.
The next big thing.
yeah, 15 minutes work and we've just knocked out a YouTube video. I don't know what everyone all these content creators complain about. And then he literally rings up a day later like, what have you done? So for those of you who sat through it, well done for powering through. We've been playing around again. We figured out how to figured out how to do the aspect ratios. We've also learned how to use the rig a bit better by turning it around so it's pointing in the right direction, being the main one. So I think a public apology for that video was necessary. Anything else we need to discuss before I attack this with clippers and come up with a plan?
I don't know.
Anything else you feel overwhelming urge to discuss?
No.
Oh,
Not really.
hi Lewis's mum. Nearly forgot. I think that's us. That'll do.
Yeah.
Right. Well, thank you very much for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, press the little bell button, comment on the other 400 tasks we need from you when you finish watching this video. Right. See you in the next one. Bye.